Hey guys, Sammy from SammyCone.com back with Jenny of HealthyOats.com, and we are back for the 5th session of cleaning out the pantry to a healthier you. And we are going to talk today on something I'm really interested about because I've been telling you guys how I've started adding beans into our diet, from a frugal perspective because recipes that call for meat, I've been decreasing the meat and then adding some beans to supplement so it's still that meaty taste.
Yep.
So from a cost perspective, but also from a health perspective because of the protein. So tell me, am I doing okay with that, or do we need to get rid of the canned beans also?
First of all, I would say you're doing a great job with that.
Yay!
Because we are of the same mindset that we want to save as much as we can. We want to save a buck, but we don't want it to be at the expense of our health.
Right.
So beans, lentils, those are a great way to save your health.
Okay.
And an even better way to save money is if you can get the bags of real fresh beans, not in a can. And it's a little bit of an extra process, but all it takes is sticking in a pot of water, soaking it overnight, just planning ahead. That's all it takes.
What's the difference? Sorry. What's the difference between? I've seen organic beans lately, and that to me seems a little crazy that a bean could be organic. Yeah. What do you think about those?
No, the beans are fine. There's a thing out called the Dirty Dozen. You can find it on our blog of the top 12 things. This is put up by the government. Vegetables and fruits that you want to avoid. And beans are not on that list. So you're fine to get those. And that's the important thing to know.
The Dirty Dozen of what you should, if you're going to go organic, those are the top 12 things you should buy organic. So we'll link you guys over to healthyoats.com for that list.
But when you look at cans, there's a couple things you want to really watch for, and doing canned beans is fine and it's great and it's quick. So and again, we do a lot of, we buy the other kind and make a huge portion of it. We freeze part of it and we do several meals out of that same type of bean. We'll make a chili, we'll use it in taco meat one night, we'll do black bean burgers the next night. We'll do several meals.
Cook once but eat off of it more than once.
And eat often. The biggest thing in cans is you just want to watch for, most of them have this last ingredient is disodium EDTA, which is a preservative again. So it's just the small amounts of toxin in your system daily throughout the day. All of these have it. We eat refried beans. Our kids love beans with corn chips.
Now you already made me get rid of the Spanish rice from our Mexican night.
Mexican's our favorite type of food, so I'm not telling you to get rid of it. I'm just saying read the label. Because there are brands that have that are without this, the BHA, the BHT, propylene. I mean, you've got all these several in a row. You've got preservatives and lard. So if you can find the one that says
that just doesn't sound good.
Lard. I mean, it reminds me of mom in the kitchen cooking biscuits. But yes, so refried beans are fine. Just look for the ones without the preservatives, without the lard. So, and the vegetarian ones, the ones that say vegetarian, typically don't have the lard in it.
Now what about, like, we've got some fruit here that I thought
this is great, Sam. You've done a great job because you've got pineapple here with 100% pineapple juice as opposed to some kind of syrup. Syrupy substances, and if you don't see 100% juice on it, just don't even buy it. Because it's literally just been soaking up sugar syrup.
So again, obviously fresh is best. But
fresh is best.
We know pineapple is really great for you, and you can't get it all year, and it can be really expensive for those of us that don't live in Hawaii, which is the majority of us. So I like the crushed pineapple. I think it's great for snacks for the kids. I think it's great to add into recipes. You know, we've talked about, and we'll talk more about, kind of hiding some vegetables and some things in, again, not so that our kids aren't exposed to it, but so that we know we're getting some of those nutrients they might not eat at a younger age.
And another trick with pineapple that my husband and I have been doing is right now they're in season. And we buy probably 2 to 3 a week. We'll eat off one, and then I chop the other. I dice it. I dice them all at the same time, and I put them in a freezer bag, and we have bags of frozen pineapple, and we eat off them all year long. And so we buy seasonally, and then we freeze it for later.
And those are great. I love doing that for smoothies.
We throw it in our smoothies. That's what we use it for.
Great. So. All right. Thank you, Jenny.
You're welcome.
Okay. I think I can get up off the floor now. That was a better episode. Stick with us. We're going to deal with baking, candy, snack foods coming up. So hope you'll join us next time for those. Thanks.